Good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you're listening or watching. It is currently good night here in Virginia, and good night it indeed is. I was supposed to come on earlier, but I fell asleep after I had some good dinner. So, sorry about that. But here I am. I think it's still a perfect time to come on and talk about dreams. All right, before you fall asleep, let's talk about dreams. Okay, so let's talk about it. Thank you all for being here. My name is Lamarr Townsend. If you're new to my channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, like this video. And also, I am available for personal readings on my website. This is where you can book a personal reading from me. All right. You can text me at 703-791-9162. Email me at lamarr.townsend@gmail.com. Visit my website. Phone readings have same day priority, and all other readings take 1 to 3 days or less, typically less. All right. And if you are new to my channel as well, or new to me just in general, I'll show you what my website looks like. So this is my website. Once you've reached this page, you know you're here. You know you're on the right page. Check out my other social media pages, my Twitch where I go live, Patreon, my podcast. All right, thank you to whoever just donated. Yes, you guys are quick with that. Also, check out the reviews from people who have verified purchase readings, and follow me down here on Instagram and my Facebook. If you would like a reading, you would go directly to the store section. Right now, my books are clear. I am up to date on all my readings and all my client things. So if you book your reading now, you'll probably get it the same day or the next day at the latest. Okay. For some reason, it's not working, so we'll wait for it to work its way up. Hi, Ariana. Thank you for being here. Hi, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I hope you are doing well. Happy almost weekend. Let's talk about dream interpretation. Now, if you're on my Instagram, we talked about this earlier today in the afternoon, but here I am on YouTube to talk about it once again. We had a good chat over there on Instagram. All right. Why is this not working? That's weird. All right. So how are you all doing? Hi Deja Bell. Hi Brenda Johnson. Hi Lamarr. Is today live for a dream interpretation or for any question? It's for any question. However, if you would like a dream interpretation reading, I can do those too. Let's talk about dream interpretation. Let's talk about dreams first of all. Dreams have significance for us in the physical realm because number one, dreams, excuse me, I'm drinking a green drink right now. So dreams are a great way for spirit to connect with us as well. So dreams can come in many forms. There's a lot of complex things that happen to us that we go through when we are sleeping in REM state. We can dream, we can have a dream, we can have a visitation from a spirit guide, an angel, an ancestor, a deity, or anyone who's passed on. Someone else who's already alive can show up in our dreams. People we haven't talked to in years, right? We can astral project in our dreams. We can experience sleep paralysis. I mean, it runs the gamut when we talk about dreams and dream interpretation, but it all has meaning. What does it all mean, right? Well, let's start with simple dreams, all right? Like, dreams are, you know, I always say like a puzzle we have to decode, all right? A lot of times you're not meant to take the dream literally. Like, say, for example, if you dream you're like swimming away from a shark or something like that, it may not mean that that may not be literal. You know, you may not literally one day. It may mean be careful if you find yourself in the ocean where there are sharks, but otherwise, if that's not you, then don't take it literally, right? Like, what is the dream trying to tell you? And I always say, especially when you get a dream interpretation reading from me, I, you know, really, really, really appreciate and encourage you to give me any and every detail you can that, you know, that you remember from the dream. Tell me about it, you know, so that I can really decode everything. Because I always say in terms of dreams, the details matter. It's the setting and the details, and then everything else falls into place, right? So I always say, for example, let's go back to the shark dream, because that's kind of a common dream, believe it or not. Water. Now, I always say it depends on what type of water we're dealing with. A swimming pool can be a bit more restrictive. You know, a shark doesn't usually belong in a swimming pool, so even that in its own, you know, kind of context is constrictive, right? However, when we get to like large bodies of water like oceans and, you know, things like that, it's a lot more expansive, you know. So how does that relate to your waking life? Are you dealing with a situation that is restrictive or too expansive at this time for you? You know, that's the setting. The details, what is the meaning of a shark? Well, that's something we would have to look up, you know, like we would have to look up what is the meaning of the shark, how does that relate to your life? Then, why are you running away from the shark? Why is the shark chasing you? Like, you know, there's so many questions we have to ask. Is that your question? Michael Jackson is in your dreams a lot? Is that really a message from him? By the way, you guys, if you guys would like a live reading, it is $5 for one question. And I do PayPal, I do Cash App, I do Venmo, and yeah, donate there. So let's talk about some common dreams that we have. Speaking of celebrities, a lot of people will have dreams about celebrities, right? Once again, we have to look at the setting of the dream. Where is this dream happening? What are the details of it? Are you interacting with the celebrity or are you just watching them from afar, right? What is the celebrity doing when it's happening? Now, sometimes we will have dreams about celebrities that we don't even pay attention to. That may mean that maybe there's something about that celebrity's journey now in your waking life you want to pay more attention to. Doesn't mean you have to be a super fan of them, right? But maybe you want to pay attention to maybe something about them, look up their history, their journey. You know, it's kind of like a decode. Like, you know, like don't be afraid when you wake up from a dream and have like weird feelings and be like, you know, if that was a weird dream, I feel like it meant something. Don't be afraid to look up the meanings, all right? That's when you're supposed to look up the meanings. What is the meaning of this and that, all right? So, nightmares are also a common theme in dreams. Nightmares are often associated with anxiety, fear in your waking life, a situation where you feel like you're out of control or out of, you know, your element. But also the details matter, right? Sometimes we'll have dreams of being in love and in a relationship, right? Now it's interesting because you can be single and have those dreams, but you can also be in a relationship and have those dreams, right? Dreams are so complex and weird, you know. Sometimes it's just, you know, sometimes they're grotesque. I mean, it's just a lot going on, right? But I always say if you have dreams of being in a relationship or dreams of like a lover or something like that, that could be spirit trying to open you up to a certain taste that you have maybe, or certain qualities that maybe you need to look for in a partner, in a person. Lately I've been having those dreams a lot for me. Also, dreams are a great way because once again you're in your sleeping state. Is a great way for spirit to really work on you, work with you, and work through you. So sometimes spirit will give you dreams in order to get something kind of programmed into your subconscious, so you start subconsciously looking to or paying attention to certain signs, signals, and stuff like that. Which reminds me, have you ever had sleep paralysis? One time I had really bad sleep paralysis where I woke up, and if you've ever had sleep paralysis, you know you wake up, you can't move your body, you can like only move your eyes or your face. You hear things that aren't there. And for me, it felt like my body was actually being worked on. Like I was in like a hospital or something. I heard clinking and clanking and a bunch of people talking. Like it was really weird. So that kind of gave me, I feel like, because I definitely feel like it was extraterrestrial, it was spiritual, but it gave me kind of an insight into, oh, wait, when we're sleeping, that's how, and it makes sense. When we're sleeping, that's when spirit works on us, works on our bodies, works on our souls, works on our hearts. Have you ever heard like the phrase, you know, asleep, you know, taking a nap or, you know, going to sleep and getting back at it tomorrow is the best medicine, or sleep is the best medicine, right? What is the number one thing people encourage you when you're sick to do? You know, rest, sleep. Because sleep is healing also. So, sleep is an interesting phenomenon. Dreaming is an interesting phenomenon that many of us experience. But then there's also astral projection, which I don't experience often, right? We have to remember with astral projection that, you know, we are spiritual beings with souls having a human experience, right? So the spirit and the soul live in one realm technically, and the physical body lives in another realm, right? So when we are sleeping, the spiritual body, the soul, has kind of free reign to go out and play. But sometimes you gotta rein that soul and that spirit in. I think sometimes when there can be too much astral projection, that can symbolize ungroundedness, and there's a need to ground yourself in the physical realm. Tether your spirit, your soul to your physical body, right? So I always recommend for that prayer before bed, meditation before bed, taking a spiritual bath before bed, something like that to really cleanse your energy, and or wearing like a spiritual protection amulet that won't break while you're sleeping or something like that. So, or fall out or whatever. So that's what I recommend with that. Oops, I think I hit the microphone. Um, And then there's the kind of thing about recurring dreams. Do any of you have recurring dreams? Lately, a lot of my recurring dreams deal with like love, relationships of all types, friends, and all in all shapes and in between. So that's been the theme of my dreams lately. What about you all? Have you all noticed any reoccurring dreams for you all lately? Hi, Agua de la Noche. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and get into these questions. Thank you all for your donations. But I would really love to hear any of your dreams, maybe that some of you have. Sophia Charlie says, I have a reoccurring dream of Chucky chasing me, and I'm not sure why. That is interesting. Chucky of all people. Me too, Lamarr. I keep having dreams of romance, and it's so comforting because I'm single as AF. And we're both, aren't you... Not, I love your name, first of all, not today, Satan. I keep having visions, and then they happen the next day. That's also another point. Sometimes dreams can be premonitions as well. So sometimes they can happen literally. A lot of times, you don't have to take it literally. But as you get deeper into dream interpretations and understanding and decoding, you'll be able to tell that was a dream, that was a visitation, that was a dream, that was a premonition, that was a dream, that was this, that was that. So, yeah, it's me, birthday twin. I just changed my handle and thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Maybe that's like a birthday twin thing. Because we're both born on the same day, so maybe something's coming for both of us. That's actually kind of comforting, even more comforting. If you're having the same dream, I feel like that's a good sign. I like that. I've had dreams that have come true. Yeah, me too. I've had a lot of dreams that have come true. And I love that too. I love predicting things in my dreams. When you start predicting things in your dreams, child, wow, you're good. Alright? Alright, Ariana, what is your question? After Ariana, by the way, you guys, if you would like to donate for a question... it is $5 for one question. I do PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. Okay? Also, I will take Super Chats, but I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. So after Ariana, there is Brenda, and then we will get to whoever sent the donation before Agua de la Noche. Thank you. You posted it in the chat. Well, it won't let me go. By the way, you guys, I'm also available for personal readings. Michael Jackson is in my dreams a lot. Is that really a message from him? Is that your question? Oh, okay. Why is Michael Jackson showing up in Ariana's dreams? Is Michael coming through with a message for Ariana? I get the Empress, so I get a definite yes. Did you have a family member that really liked Michael Jackson or something like that? Or this can signify pregnancy, something new coming through, abundance, good news, a position of power. The Empress obviously represents the divine feminine. So maybe he's trying to tell you to boss up. Maybe he's trying to tell you to... I feel like he's coming through with another family member, though. So maybe there's a family member that has passed on that is bringing him forth to you. Okay? So I feel like it's connected to a family member. Hi, Abyssinian. Thank you for being here. Okay, Brenda, what is your question? Oh, you're an artist. Well, that makes sense. I have escape stuck in my head now. Escape. Gotta get away from the system and the world today. Escape. Can you tell him you love him? He already knows. I keep seeing Michael like looking at like towels or something like that. Do you do like towels or something? Or do you do like textiles? Is that what you work with artistic wise? Like he's holding up towels and inspecting them and I'm just like I don't understand. But Brenda Johnson says, did Jonathan Miranda die by accident or intentionally? Oh. Oh, you make songs. Interesting. Alright. I get the Four of Cups. Did he die by accident or intentionally? Four can be unexpected, so there probably was something unexpected about it. Four, however, can also signify friends, acquaintances, social groups. It can signify other influences or other people involved, possibly, and maybe not directly. Indirectly, it could be, or just showing up as influences in some way, shape, or form. So I feel like it was more so an accident, but they were. He died last Thursday, my best friend. Oh, okay. I feel like it was more so an accident, or there was something unexpected, accidental about it, but at the same time, I feel like he didn't have the best influences around him either, or something like that, or wasn't in the best space at the time. In terms of people around him, maybe. I'm wondering if there's also something about social media. Did he make social media posts or something like that? That were eerie or emotional? Okay, let's get to the the super chats now. Hi, Lamarr. Manu again. Thank you, Manu, for your donation. The relationship between me and Capricorn girl is so confusing. This is meant to be or no? Is Manu meant to be with this Capricorn girl? Is Manu meant to be with this Capricorn girl? I feel like that should be a song. So when he took that Percocet, he didn't know he was going to die. He just had surgery. Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense. That would kind of like... No, I don't think he knew he was going to pass, no. I'm also wondering, was there some sort of liquid involved? What did he take the Percocet with? Or what was the context around that? Alright, Menu, you get the Knight of Swords. So there's something where you're just going to want to keep trying in your mind. There's also something where there can be impulsivity in thought. There can be impulsivity in communication. So it's almost like be careful with that. Mince your words or try to master your words, master your thoughts with the situation. I mean, the Knight of Swords, is it meant to be or no? The Knight of Swords isn't really a yes or no. It's more so an energy of you're gonna keep moving forward anyway. To be honest with you, I would say if you keep getting pushback, maybe reconsider turning around or spending less time or resources or energy in trying to make it work. But you definitely need to master your thoughts, your mind, and your communication in this situation with this Capricorn girl, I would say. Be the leader in that way. I would say, is it worth it to keep going? Yeah. I mean, the Knight of Swords isn't necessarily a no. But is it meant to be? That would say, like, I don't know. I don't know if I can answer that with that card. I would say it would be worth it to keep going if you manage your mind and your thoughts. That's what I would say. Why do I keep... Agua de la Noche says, by the way, you guys, thank you for your donations. Remember, $5 to PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. I'll just pay for a reading on him to get more clarity. Thank you. You're welcome, Brenda. Alright, Agua de la Noche says, why do I keep dreaming of being in high school knowing I already graduated? Oh my god, I know that. What's the Cash App? It's right on the screen right there. Agua de la Noche says, why do I keep dreaming of being in high school knowing I already graduated? I keep dreaming of being in Florida, which is one of my fears. Interesting. I get the Magician. I'm wondering, why is there fear of Florida? With the Magician card coming out, the Magician card speaks of turning something out of nothing, or turning nothing into something, having that ability. So maybe there's something about being connected to high school, looking back at those times, seeing how far you've come. But the connection to Florida... it definitely could mean face your fears. I feel like this is trying to get you to reflect back on how far you've come. And your ability to come from whatever you've come from and turn yourself into something, or turn that into something else. Totally different. It's trying to help you make that connection. Trauma. Okay, yeah. Well, it's trying to help you make that connection between the trauma you went through and how far you've come. Like, if I can go through that and come out alive, come out on the other end, then I can turn anything into something. You know, or turn nothing into something. Nothing, you know, is too hard for me to manage or deal with. Does that make sense? Agua de la Noche? That's what I feel like that means. Jennifer W., thank you for your donation. What is your question? The crown does kind of cover the Cash App, but I mean... maybe we can do this. Oops. Is that too small? You guys can still see that. You might need your glasses if it's too small. You guys should still be able to see that. Hold on. Hi Diana, how are you? There you go. That should be good. You guys can see that, right? So once again, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and yes. Jennifer, what's your question? I keep hitting the microphone, sorry. 100% pure love. What are y'all doing up so late? Shouldn't y'all be dreaming right now, child? You guys never told me about your reoccurring dreams. What reoccurring dreams do you all have? Thank you, Abyssinian, for your donation for 2 questions. What are your 2 questions? Wait, some of you did tell me about your reoccurring dreams. For those of you in the room, what reoccurring dreams do you all have? We're talking about dreams and dream interpretations. Do you guys have reoccurring nightmares? My reoccurring nightmares, I'm always running away from something. I'm always running away from danger. I always find a way to get out of the danger and get to safety. But I always feel like that's, once again, a sign that I don't always need to, like, I need to confront more often in, like, situations. Like, and not be afraid, like, if that makes sense. Because once again, if you have to think of it even in like the sense of like horror movies, psychological horror movies, there's always a lesson in that too. In Scream, you learn so many lessons, right? Don't answer the phone. Always suspect the people around you, right? Like, you've learned so many lessons, right? Like, everything is trying to teach you a lesson, even dreams. Diana says, I dream I'm sitting in class always. Interesting. Maybe you're in a learning period. Maybe there's something you need to learn. Pay attention to. Loving that Ihan Omar wished a happy Pride Month. Maybe we can do a reading on her. Ilhan Omar. Who's that? Not today, Satan. I often dream of beautiful natural water and also running away from serial killers. Oh my god, me too. We're so the same. Me and Not Today, Satan are born on the same day. I don't know if it's the same year, but the same day. Thank you, Ken the Artist, for your Cash App. Oh, maybe you sent it to the other one. Sorry, I forget I have two Cash Apps. What's your question, Ken the Go Emin Abyssinian? The only recurring dream I can remember recently is with tarantulas. I'm so scared of spiders. Me too. Child. You know they have a huge spider in Australia. I've never been, and this is part of why I don't want to go. They have a huge spider in Australia called the huntsman spider. Child. If I ever saw that, I'm hunting my way out of that. I'm hunting my way out of the whole country, to be honest with you. Alright. Did Jennifer ask her question? I graduated from college years ago, but I don't know why I always dream about school. Girl, that is scary. Okay. Jennifer W says, I posted it before, but I will ask another. Is it possible for schizophrenics to have or have dead people or things? Is it possible for schizophrenics to have or have dead people or things? I think I know what you're asking. Oh, we're born the same year too. That's really cool. Is it possible for schizophrenics to see dead things and dead people? I get a definite yes with the Six of Cups coming out. I get that for schizophrenics, maybe it can be so potent, the connection maybe to the spiritual realm, that you'll maybe actually see them interact with people and like talk to them openly like it's nothing, like they're there really. Whereas most people who maybe aren't schizophrenic adjacent would either more so talk to people in their head or like talk to people when they know people aren't around. Or like there's a disconnect between I'm aware that there's spirits around me and they're talking to me and I'm talking to them, but so and so is here, so I don't want to talk to them back. I can only talk to them in my head. I don't want to seem crazy. But I feel like for a schizophrenic, it's like I'm aware that there's spirits around me and they're talking to me, and I'm just going to talk back, and I don't care who's around me. Don't you see them too? Like, that's what I feel. Right? That's the difference. So I get a yes to that question. Ken the Artist, your question is, how does MK feel about me? She's in the closet, lesbians. How does MK feel about Ken the Artist? I get the Five of Pentacles, so, right now, maybe Miss, what's her name? Or their name? MK, I feel like MK, may have a lot going on right now in their life and isn't really paying attention to everything around them or isn't always fully present. So they may not have a lot of feelings about you at this time. Five of Pentacles, the five more so deals with communication, consistency, daily routine. But with the Five of Pentacles, it's almost like avoiding daily routine, avoiding consistency. So I feel like if that's the case, if she's doing that, I feel like she may be going through some things at this time. Don't take it personal, okay? But pay attention. Like if she does give off those signs of I don't want to talk right now, you know, don't take it personal. Just kind of like, I hope you feel better, you know, I'll talk to you later, you know, kind of thing. Like there's something about that. Does that make sense? Yes, you've seen it. Yeah, that's what I feel. Hi, Onyx Crown. Thank you all for being here. By the way, if you would like a donation or question, it is $5 for one question. I have PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. I feel like it's kind of small, but my crown is covering. You know what? I wonder if we switch this around, actually. Would that help? No, it doesn't help. Oh my god. Yeah, that's worse. Okay. Wait. I don't know, you guys. My Virgo rising is showing through right now. I'm like having an OCD moment. Sorry. Or an ADHD moment. Okay, sorry. Can they see non-human spirits? Probably. I think she's depressed. Five of Pentacles can signify some sort of depression. Yeah, maybe depression due to lack, though. It would be like that kind of depression. Abyssinian says, but my questions are: will I be meeting any new people this year? And can you give me any info on my next partner? It can be anything. Okay, your first question: will Abyssinian be meeting any new people this year? Will Abyssinian be meeting any new people this year? Or actually, can I push it? There we go. I think I found a solution. Even though it kind of covers the chat. Whatever. I'll just have to move it around, but I just want to make sure you guys can see. So you don't send it to the wrong thing. Will Abyssinian be meeting any new people anytime soon? Spirit, do you want me to take this card? That kind of scared me. Thank you to whoever just donated. Spirit, do you want me to take this card or not? No. Okay, very clearly heard a no. Okay. So, will Abyssinian be meeting any new people this year? Just one card, Spirit. I know you want to give a full reading right now, but... Alright, I get the Justice card for you, Abyssinian. Will you be meeting any new people this year? It's definitely possible. It could be meeting people via the right place, the right time. It could be meeting people via the most, like, unexpected of circumstances. It's almost like... This is an example. Maybe it's a bad example, but it's an example. Maybe you get pulled over for going 50 or, you know, on a 25 or something like that, and you have to go to court, but you end up meeting someone at court who's really cool or something like that. It could be one of those things where it's like, well, dang, I don't want to go to court, but at least I met this person. They seem cool, right? It could be kind of one of those things. Maybe, you know, it's like an unexpected circumstance. So the Justice card can also signify you needing to make some sort of sacrifice, or you needing to make an effort to meet new people as well. It's like meeting someone halfway, meeting Spirit halfway. So you may have to meet Spirit halfway, all right, with this question. You may have to get out there. You may have to make an effort to meet people, smile, wave, say hi, those types of things. All right, like you have to do your part. No matter where you are as well. And can you give me any info on my next partner? What info does Spirit have on Abyssinian's next partner? What message does Spirit have about Abyssinian's next partner? I don't know why I see, like... I'm wondering if they're into palm reading, or if they have a connection to palm reading or something, or I'm seeing like something with palms or drawing. I don't know if you draw, or if your partner's going to be a drawer or an artist or something like that. But I just saw that. Something with palms or hands. I get the Six of Wands, so I feel like info on your next partner. I feel like your next partner is definitely someone that takes initiative. So they may be someone that is willing to make the first move. They may be someone that's willing to ask you out on a date. They're definitely someone that is going to take actions to like move the relationship forward or the connection forward. So whereas you may be, for example, a bit more shy, they may be the one to just step up and say, "Hey, want to go on a date?" Or, "Hey, I really like you," or, "Hey, I like, your dress or your shirt or your this or that," kind of thing. Like they're kind of like bold, brave, and courageous in some way, shape, or form. Um, they may be very active. They may have a lot that comes with them. And when I say a lot, I don't mean like bad a lot. It just could mean maybe they have a lot of friends. Maybe they have a lot of activities they do. It's kind of like they may want to bring you in their world. So it's almost like you're going to have to stand your ground with this person. Not in a bad way, but it's like, oh my God, we do a lot of the stuff they want to do. I have to find some stuff that they may want to do with me, or I'm always tagging along with them. I kind of need to figure out a way to get them to tag along with me, kind of thing. Does that make sense? All right. But I get good energy. Good night, Agua de la Noche. Good night, beautiful people. Thank you to whoever just donated. Keep my cat in your prayers. She's not doing well. Oh, no. Okay, let's pray for Agua de la Noche's cat, you all. Spirit, God, ancestors, deities, we ask that you surround Agua de la Noche's cat with your love, with your healing, with your protection. Also with Agua de la Noche and any other pets or people in the home that may be affected by this current situation. Thank you for bringing fast healing to this cat. Thank you for allowing this cat to show Agua de la Noche anything that Agua de la Noche can do to help assist the cat in healing, quick healing, in comfortability. Help Agua de la Noche to be connected in such a way where she understands or he understands the messages. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen, amen, and amen. All right. I love that. Okay. I think people sent... Wait, someone sent a Cash App. Hold on. Oh, wait, did I get that already? Okay, so we got to the Cash Apps. I think we're good on the Cash Apps. Let's get to the PayPals. You're welcome, Agua de la Noche. You're welcome, Abyssinian. Uh-oh. Okay. So, Arceli... And then we will do Tatiana. But I feel like I got other Cash Apps too. Or... Wait. Okay, hold on. Not today, Satan. Did you send... Oh, you sent it via... Venmo. Okay, so we'll do the Cash Apps, or oh my God, not the Cash Apps. We'll do the PayPal and then we'll do the Venmo. Thank you for your donation, Agua de la Noche. Did you wanna? What's your question? Okay, so Arceli's question. That was a great prayer. Thank you, Lauren. Onyx Crown. Hi, Onyx Crown. Arceli says, I had a fallout with my crush. I'm not chasing him like you said. What is up with him? Haven't talked to him in 4 months. What is up with Araceli's crush? Araceli, what is up with Araceli's crush? Why have they not talked in 4 months? Spirit, what do you have to say about this? Just one card. I'm hearing Janet Jackson. Oh, it was for the prayer. So beautiful. Oh, thank you. I'm hearing Janet Jackson songs. We ain't gonna get no sleep. I get the Hermit card. I feel like right now your crush is being stubborn. They may not know what they want at this time. They could be in shutdown mode. They may be shutting everyone out or people out in order to go within at this time. So they may be also going through something. It could be depression. It could be sadness. It could be feeling lost. So I feel like they are actually going through something at this time. And I feel like they've not only shut you out, I feel like they've shut a lot of people out. So he could be stubborn at this time. May not want to talk. So I would just wait maybe for him to come around eventually, or at least for the energy to open up a bit more. I don't know, like, I feel like you'll be able to see signs. Like, for example, maybe he hasn't posted in social media in like months. Maybe he'll start posting on social media again, and that's a sign, oh, he's in a better place. Something like that. Like, pay attention. I think you missed my question. What did you donate to? Did you donate to... Where did you donate? Yes, you guys, if you would like to donate, it is... Oh, crap. Well, that worked for a little while. Alright, so you can send it to PayPal right there. It is $5 for one question. Alright, and I have PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo right there. So you can send it to either one of those. We ain't gonna get no sleep. Tanya Princess, yes. Let me see. I think you may be next, actually. Thank you to whoever just donated. I'm thirsty. Like, for water, actually. Question, will I be able to get a car that we want in the fall? Thank you, Diana, for your donation. Thank you, Tammy, for your donation. Will Tatiana be able to get the car that she and whoever else wants in the fall? She said we. I'm not sure who we is, but will they get the car, Spirit? Will Tatiana and whoever else is connected with this car get their car, their desired car? I get the Queen of Wands, so I get a yes. There could be some negotiation involved. There could be... I feel like the car is meant for you, though. I feel like it's kind of meant for you. A Queen of Wands is someone that acts fast as well. So I feel like when the timing is right, when the things are aligned, I would act fast on it. All right, when you have the possibility to do so. The sunflower behind her, or whatever it's called, I feel like is a good sign as well. I feel like the path is going to be open for you to get this car, but I feel like you do need to act fast. Like, I wouldn't procrastinate. Alright? And I get negotiation. You may, like, need to negotiate, or there may be negotiations, or be open to negotiating. Like, there's something like that as well. Or maybe bring someone with you who can negotiate or know something about cars. Like, I feel like there's that kind of energy. Okay, we're going to get to Carly's question. Carly, what is your question? I'm sorry. And then we'll go back to Diana. Or then we'll go back to... Tammy, maybe? Hold on. I don't remember who came first. Actually, the email will tell me who came first. Let's see. We'll do Diana and then Tammy. Carly, what's your question? Thank you, I Shine. I want this year to be my last year working 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. Yes, I feel you, girl. I will get to your question in a bit. Right now, we're waiting for... Does that make sense, Tatiana? Or Tanya? I can't see the name. What is your question, Carly? Thank you, Virgo Star, for your donation. Let me see if Carly put her question earlier. Working 9 to 5. What time frame do I have before getting into a relationship? What time frame does Carly have before getting into a relationship? What time frame, Spirit, until Carly gets in her next relationship? Oh gosh, I get the 8 of Swords. So there's some things, maybe mentally, some restrictions on with yourself that you need to work through. Truly opening up, becoming maybe more vulnerable, mentally ready, I feel like. Now, the good thing is 8 of Swords doesn't necessarily mean 8 years. It could mean maybe 8 months, 8 weeks of working through whatever else you need to work through. If you, like, kind of dissect the picture for this question, there's really no greenery around her. There's, there may not be a lot of opportunities at this time, or at least mentally it may seem like that. There could be opportunities aplenty, but this may just be how this person feels in their mind. The setting may represent how they feel in their mind. This setting can represent how reality is as well, however. So it could be a little bit of both. But I get 8 weeks, 8 months. Definitely. I feel like also whoever you get with, you'll probably be with them for a long time. Like, a long time. That's what I get. But there's still some stuff you need to work through. I would say if not this year, next year is probably going to be a really good year for you in dating, in love. So open up your mindset, work on that mindset, see the opportunities around you, Carly, alright? Because it does seem like there's opportunity around you. There's just some restrictive energy going on here. Life could also be restricting you as well at this time, so it may not be you. But right now, not in the best place for love. Maybe in the next, like I said, 8 weeks, 8 months, you'll be in a better place. Alright, for getting into an actual relationship. Not the 8 of Swords, I know. But it is a good sign that you're getting dreams of love coming in. That's a sign that something is coming in or has the potential to come in. So just keep doing the work, girl. You got this. Diana, what is your question? Something just floated by. Diana, and then we will get to Tammy, and then we'll get to Sarah. No, that makes sense. Thank you, and that's the goal. Yes. Thank you, Virgo Star, for your question. So remember that you put your question. Diana is next, and then we'll do Tammy. Tammy, thank you for your question. I really want to go get some water, you guys. While we wait for Diana, can I go get some water? I'm thirsty. These lights are hot. Hold on. Ooh, it's the lights. Action. Hollywood. Thank you, Larissa, for your donation. I'll be right back. I have to go get some water. I kind of wonder what I'm going to end up dreaming about tonight. Last night I dreamed that I was hanging out with someone I've never met before, but now we're making plans to meet. So that's interesting. Dreams can do that sometimes. I'm so thirsty. Okay, that was good. Okay. Hi, Aisha and Shayna. You will be after Tammy. What new genuine friendship can I expect next? Anything you can tell me about this? What new genuine friendship can Diana expect next? What new genuine friendship can Diana expect next? I get the Four of Wands, so some new friendship could come from a new experience you go through or a new environment you end up in. You could be saying goodbye to something old and once again entering into something new. And it may be in this new space that you have new people to interact with and meet and mingle with. So I feel like, definitely maybe within the next 4 weeks, 4 months probably. It could involve a celebration. It could involve a change of scenery. Once again, maybe you move, maybe you get a new job, or maybe you start going to some different part of town or something like that. I'm not sure, but maybe put yourself in new spaces to meet new people. All right? I feel like that's where genuine friendship can find you. Tammy, your question is, what advice does Spirit have for me right now? What advice does Spirit have for Tammy right now? What advice do you... Thank you, Sweeter Than Candy, for your donation. What advice does Spirit have for Tammy right now? You get the Judgment card. So I feel like you've been praying about something, Tammy. You've been trying to manifest something, and Spirit wants you to know that they do hear you. They are trying to help you, guide you. Sometimes this, to me, can signify health. So good health, pay attention to your mental health, physical health, spiritual health, emotional health, maybe. Sometimes it's like we hear you, but you're not ready. Are you ready? You need to work on some things. So it could be one of those things. But the Judgment card can also signify a blessing coming through for you. It can signify justice coming through for you or spiritual intervention as well. So if you're having a situation in your life where you need Spirit to come through, keep praying, keep manifesting, keep whatever you're doing. They are hearing you and they will come through. They just need you to be in the right place at the right time, which they're trying to push you in that direction as well. So just keep moving forward and trusting Spirit, basically. Okay? Does that make sense? And then Virgo star... Oh, wait. Let's go to Aisha and Shayna. I want this to be my last year working a 9 to 5. Will this be Aisha and Shayna's last year working a 9 to 5? I get the High Priestess. There's potential. I feel like there's a need for you to go within, trust Spirit's timing and things. The High Priestess would signify you going after your purpose in life. It would be you going after some sort of spiritual calling. So, in terms of this being your last year as a 9 to 5, it's like, what is your next thing? What is your next calling? Is it starting a business? Is it, are you finally going to go to school and study what you've always wanted to study? Are you finally going to, it's time to level up. Use this opportunity to level up and do something that is more connected to your purpose in life. I don't know why I'm getting hair or cosmetology or makeup or aesthetics or beauty, something like that. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it's almost like it's time to level up. What do you want to do next? Let's work together. This is like Spirit talking to you, kind of thing. I feel like I just had a New York accent come out right there, talking. That was interesting. I'm from Virginia. I have family from New York, though. Okay. Virgo, our star wants to know, I'm Sarah on Cash App, number 1. You're welcome, Aisha and Sheena. I wanted to ask about Jurgen, the Scorpio. What are his thoughts and feelings of me? What are Jurgen, the Scorpio's feelings and thoughts towards Sarah, the Virgo, the star? You're welcome, Tammy. What are Jurgen, the Scorpio's thoughts and feelings towards Virgo, the star, Sarah? I get the King of Swords, so, the King of Swords is typically someone with masculine energy who is in control, who can be very intrusive with their thoughts or communication. Sometimes they may ask a lot of questions or, kind of overstep your boundaries sometimes, like with certain things. So, but the King of Swords is also can signify that he does think of you. Um, there may not be much deep feelings with the King of Swords, but there's a lot going on in the mind with the King of Swords. So there's definitely thinking of you, I feel like. I don't know if you two communicate. But, I would communicate if possible. I don't know the context between the two of you. He may come out and communicate with you first, but the King of Swords is typically someone that's like big on communication. So I feel like communication is the best way to like kind of connect with him. Jurgen, the Scorpio. Even though he's the Scorpio, he comes out as the King of Swords, so that's interesting. Or they, whoever that person is. After Virgo the Star, I think we'll get to Larissa. And then we'll be up to date on everybody. Baby, you could be your best friend. Oh. Nothing's your fault, baby. No. Okay, yes, we haven't spoken in a minute, but I want to talk to him. Yes. Baby, you could be your best friend. What does he desire with me? What does Jurgen the Scorpio desire with Virgo the Star? Or Virgo Star? What does Jurgen the Scorpio desire with Sarah Virgo Star? I get the Ten of Pentacles, so there could be a desire to work together. There could be a desire to collaborate. There could be a desire maybe to go into business together, maybe. The Ten of Pentacles can signify completion. It can signify, once again, going into business together, putting money together, putting resources together. So, I'm wondering if he has a lot of money, if you have a lot of money, or if you're both in the same industry, or this could be wanting to spend money lavishly. Maybe like he's wanting to impress you. But the Ten of Swords or the Ten of Pentacles can have a lot of meanings, good meanings nonetheless. But this can mean collaboration, working together, like something like that, or abundance that could come from this connection of this relationship in some way, shape, or form. So I would say this is a relationship worth pursuing and seeing what it has to offer at least. Okay, yes, we haven't spoken in a minute, but I want to talk to him. He has a lot of money. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, child, he must want to spend it with the Ten of Pentacles coming out. So maybe it definitely is an opportunity you would want to pursue, and just to see what, what it has to offer. Maybe he can help you in some way. I don't know, We spoke about my son and him giving parenting advice with the sport he plays in. Yeah, it sounds like this is a connection you may want to keep. For now. At least. Onyx Crown says, I managed to have 2 lucid dreams in 2 weeks of each other late last month, earlier this month. I was so excited. Last time I had a lucid dream was over a decade ago when I was a teen. My dreams have felt stranger since 2020. Interesting. Virgo Star, can I donate for another question? Yes. By the way, you guys, if you would like to donate, it is once again $5 for one question. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. I'll probably be on for a little while longer. At the most, another hour. I think my limit is always like 2 hours. After 2 hours, I'm like, okay, y'all, But we'll see. I'm enjoying this. I'm a late night owl anyway. All right, let's get to Larissa's question. Larissa wants to know what's going on with my boyfriend, Bruce. Do, 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 do. Oh, baby, could be your best friend. All right, Larissa. What's going on with Larissa's boyfriend, Bruce? That card flew out. I get the Five of Wands for you, Larissa, so there could be some lack of boundaries going on. There could be some inner anger going on or frustration. When we ask a question, does it have to be a dream interpretation? No, it doesn't. It can be any question. Any question. There could be some inner anger or frustration he's experiencing right now. So I don't know if he has had a bad attitude lately or is maybe like lashing out or something like that. But that's what I feel. He has definitely something going on internally with him. It would be action oriented, so he may not be taking the best actions at this time. It's kind of like the energy of being angry, or frustrated, so you drink, but drinking makes you even more angry or frustrated, kind of thing. It's like that. So he could be in a cycle as well of some sort at this time. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I would just pray for his inner healing, and help him or pray for him to work through whatever he's going through. Okay. Was that all the questions? Oh, thank you, Sarah, for your donation. Another donation. Baby, you could be your best friend. Remember, you guys, I'm also available for personal readings on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, Virgo Star says, how would he feel if I reached out to him on IG? I want to talk, but low-key shy. It's been months. How would this guy feel if Virgo the Star reached out to him on IG? You're welcome, Sweeter Than Candy. I get the Justice card, so I feel like he would be open. I definitely feel like he would respond. I'm not sure of the medium, though, so it's almost like reach out to him on IG, but eventually, get to the point where it's like, hey, would it be better if we texted or called, or, do you have this, do you have a number? I don't know how you're going to work it, but I feel like you may need to, like, eventually get his number, get, like, a more direct form of contact. So I would use IG as just a way of making some, a connection and then kind of going from there. All right. So, but I feel like, yeah, I would reach out. Keep it casual. I feel like he'll be open. He'll respond. But feel it out, too, at the same time. All right. Alright, I think we got caught up with all the questions so far. Remember, if you guys want to donate, it is $5. I keep doing it. It's $5 for one question. There is PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. I have The Weeknd stuck in my head now. I hate that this is like pushing my hair down, but I don't like when it leaves a dent in my forehead. So, whatever. So yes, dreams. Isn't there a song called Dreams? Or something is made of to am I to disagree. What is that song called? Sweet dreams are made of thee. Who am I to disagree? I don't know the words, but anyway. Yes, the point of this stream is to get you all to pay attention to your dreams. Alright? And to understand that they have meaning. There's different types of dreaming. There's different types of situations that happen during our dreams. We, like I said, astral projection, which someone just talked about their experience with that. We can have visitations from spirit guides, angels, deities, celebrities, dead celebrities as well. Alright? And so on and so forth. Remember, the point of dreams in a dream state, thank you to who just donated for 3 questions. Wow. The point of a dream in a dream state is It's a time for your spirit to, it's time for your body to rest. But it's a time where your spirit is the most active, actually. It's your spirit's active. All right? And I think that's sometimes why we can wake up and have an intense dream and still feel tired or still feel a certain way. That's because our spirit, our soul, still has the imprint of that dream, if that makes sense. And when we wake up, our body feels that impression, right? So that's why you can wake up and have a dream, that maybe you hit your head against something and you wake up and your head actually hurts. It's like, dang, maybe you actually did hit your head in that dream. Maybe your spirit, your spirit body took the hit, and now it's tethered back into your physical body, and the imprint's still there. Does that make sense? And so it becomes ow, ooh, kind of thing. That's not always the case. Sometimes if you wake up with a headache, you need to go to a doctor maybe, or you need to drink some more water, right? I mean, sometimes there's some practical things going on there too. Hi, David. I haven't seen you in a long, long time, I feel like. Thank you for your donation to my Cash App, Larissa, your second question. So let's go ahead and get to these next questions. Just wanting to know more about this topic. Well, yeah, we talked a lot about it at the beginning. Love interpreting my dreams. They're insightful and symbolic. I agree. I agree. Very symbolic. I have my natal north node in Taurus 0 degrees, so I'm going through my nodal return. We talked about north node in Taurus a couple days ago. You may want to go look at that stream. Thank you, Carly, for your donation. Carly Wheat Thins. It says your first question is Carly here? Carly Wheat Thins. Okay. Your first question is, will I begin Twitch streaming YouTube this month? Will Carly begin Twitch streaming and YouTube this month? Hi, Mercedes. Will Carly begin streaming and YouTube this month? Oh, Kaylee. I'm sorry. Kaylee. Will Kaylee begin Twitch streaming and YouTube this month? I don't know why I put letters where there are none. That's odd. Anyways, I think I really have a slight form of ADHD or something like that. Anyways, I get the Lover's card. Will you begin Twitch streaming and YouTube this month? I get a yes. I feel like out of one of them, you're going to like one of them a bit more than the other. I'm not sure if it's going to be Twitch or YouTube. I feel like it's the one where you get the more interaction. Alright? That can be up in the air, to be honest with you. Everyone's different, so I feel like you're going to have to find your audience. But I feel like I get a yes. I feel like I would begin both. Alright? But I do think one you're going to like more over the other. Alright? So I think they're going to become different platforms for you for different purposes over time. Okay? The Lover's card is the 6th card as well, so it could be the next maybe 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. Thank you to whoever just sent a Cash App. Kaylee's next question is, will I be successful in my Twitch and all of my business ventures? Will Kaylee be successful in Kaylee's Twitch and business ventures? I get the 9 of Swords. Will you be successful in Twitch and all your business ventures? It's going to be a tough road to climb. I think it's not going to come easy for sure. You're going to get frustrated probably and wonder why certain things aren't working. I think a lot of times us as creators, we can go into situations thinking we know it's going to work and we know what they're going to like and we know this is going to get, hundreds and thousands and millions of views. But that's never the case. We can never really tell what the audience is or isn't going to like. So you just kind of have to get to that point of, kind of just doing it anyway, posting it anyway, seeing what sticks. And go with what sticks, all right? And sometimes what sticks isn't always what we love to do or what we really love to put out there. But, it's kind of like that's business, right? So you may have to learn how to separate the passion and the creative with the business part, the business aspect, which is hard for a lot of people, okay? That's what I've been told, best to go in without expectations, in other words. Yes, I think Twitch is more geared towards video games as far as I know. Hi Virgo, thank you. Yeah, Twitch is geared more towards video games, but Twitch also has other niches too. Twitch has people that just chat. Twitch has people that do tarot. So you kind of have to find your niche on Twitch. I actually really like Twitch. I've been on Twitch for a couple of years now. I don't go on as often, but as often as I do go on, I have at least 200 followers on there, which is a lot. It's a lot to get 200 followers. So, but I like Twitch. So, but it is video game oriented, yes. Okay, will I see an abundance in money in the next 3 months? Will Kaylee see an abundance in money in the next 3 months? Twitch is expanding. They are. I kind of wish they would they would have an app on the smart TV, though. Because I can watch myself and other YouTubers on my... I don't watch myself, actually, on my... I don't watch myself at all. Every now and then. But, you know, you can watch YouTube on your TV. You can't do Twitch, usually. So, unless you have certain things. Anyways... Will you see abundance in the next 3 months? I get the Knight of Wands, so it's definitely possible for you to see abundance in the next 3 months, Kaylee. It would be through your own actions, though. It's not going to fall in your lap. It's going to come from you getting out there and hustling, all right? So there's an energy of utilizing what is already available to you, but also working on expanding what you already have as well, which is kind of the formula of Twitch and YouTube and any other social media platform. Start with what you have, build on it. That's kind of also any business as well. So, you know, get out there, hustle, make things happen, and money will come in the next 3 months. Okay? Great to see you, Lamarr. I know it's been a while. I feel like Spirit is pushing me to write and speak my truth. I've just been going more within myself. As you should. I think a lot of people are going through, you know, awakenings at this time and rediscovering ourselves. So I think that's a good thing. Alright, Virgo Star. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Kaylee. Let's get to Larissa's question, and then we will get to Virgo Star's question, and then we'll get to Carly's question. Larissa wants to know, Louise says, I love Lamarr Townsend. Thank you, Louise. Okay, so Larissa wants to know, what's the anger about with him? Can you pinpoint? What's the anger about with this guy? Or this person? Spirit. Four of Pentacles, so there could be a lack with this guy right now. There could be feeling inadequate due to a lack of money, a lack of funds, a lack of resources. It could also be particularly exposed when compared to other people, his friends, his peers, his co-workers. It's kind of like I should be in this place in my life at this stage, but I'm not. I'm here. I should be 5 steps ahead, but I'm all the way back here, kind of thing. So that's what I feel like his anger comes from. It's like holding on to what he has, but it's not much what he has, at least according to him. Okay. I also feel like he can compare himself way too much to others, which does not work for his mental health, or, you know. Sarah, what is your question? His readings are great. Thank you. Thank you, Louise. Hi, Caramelly Mal. Hi, Lamarr in chat. Sorry, I'm just now tuning in. Oh, you're fine. Child, it is late. I'm surprised a lot of y'all are even on. So I'm happy that y'all are just here with me, and we're all late night owls together. Alright. Make sure you guys like the video, by the way. Carly, what is your question? Ooh, child, I'm thirsty and I'm hot. Nice and cold, just how I like it. Oh, you're in California? I may be visiting California soon. Well, not soon, but soon. Child, I'm really hot. No worries, I just came in a few minutes ago. I wanted to see what Lamarr has been up to. Same old me. I want to cue the That's So Raven theme song. If you can gaze into the future. It's 10 p.m. here. I love you, Lamarr. Oh, thank you. I felt that reading greatly. I appreciate you. You're welcome, sweeter than candy. I'm breathing for you. I'm missing you like candy. I'm breathing for you. I'm missing you like candy. What happened to Mandy Moore? What is she? I know she used to act. Virgo star. What prompted Jurgen to open my message and respond? Kind of surprised me. Did you just message him? What prompted Jurgen to open the message that Virgo star sent and respond? I'm breathing for you. You look well, thank you. My intuition tells me you've been busy, but things have been going great for you so far. They have. I know, Mandy Moore. I used to love her. Especially in A Walk to Remember. I love that movie. Okay. For your question, I get the Chariot card. No, when we first spoke. Oh, okay. I feel like he maybe had been thinking about you, or he had already had intentions of reaching out to you, or had been going back and forth on reaching out to you or connecting with you. So I feel like that's why he opened it so fast, or was so open to connecting or communicating. That with the star card coming out. So he had already been thinking, I want to see this person again, or I want to talk to her again, or, I want to talk to her. Maybe he had been looking at your profile. Like, I feel like the energy had already been there, all right? Like, the door was already open for you to connect. So that's what I see. I'm breathing for you. I'm missing you like candy. Okay, you guys, we did Larissa, we did Kaylee. Carly, I think, is next. Carly, what's your question? Sonique. Do you guys remember Sonique? Who is that? You live in Savannah? I love Samantha Mumba. I feel like I was singing a song by her the other day. What's Samantha Mumba's most popular song? Because I feel like I was singing it the other day. It was either her or someone else. I don't think it was that Scandalous song. So scandalous. I don't think it was that, but I think it was Samantha Mumba. I forgot what song she sings though. I do remember Samantha Mumba though. I don't remember Sonique. Carly, if Carly's in the room, please ask your question. Unless you're talking about Sonique, the drag queen. Baby, come on over. Tonight we can make it all right. Is that Samantha? I'm gonna have to look up Samantha Mumba when I get off. Maybe I'll listen to her at the gym. You know who I'm sad isn't making music anymore? I'm sad Iggy Azalea's not making music anymore. I really like Iggy. Question, am I meant to move to settle in Montreal? Oh, okay. I thought you... Okay. Sorry, you guys. I can't scroll on the screen, so when your comments go up, they just kind of go up, and I can't scroll unless they go on my phone. So I forget that, like... Oh, they posted the question already. I just can't see it on the screen. Sorry. It's my ADD undiagnosed, okay? Okay, let's see. Is, Not Today Satan meant to settle in Montreal? Is Carly meant to settle in Montreal? Is The Weeknd from Montreal? Okay. I get the Knight of Pentacles, so I feel like it would be a good place for you to settle Montreal for now. Maybe for you to build on some things, and then maybe you can go from there, I feel. It could be good for you financially, work-wise, opportunity-wise, maybe for you to save money, once again, or create abundance for yourself. So I feel like right now settling in Montreal could be good for you in terms of creating like a foundation, creating stability for yourself. All right. So I would say yes. I would consider it. All right. You're definitely going to grow there. Time just goes by so fast. I feel like I haven't been on for that long. But we've been on for almost an hour and a half. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my god. You guys, I didn't realize the, Can I edit this live? Oh, good. Let me edit it. The hashtags say Venus and Taurus, but they shouldn't say that. Let's change it to dream interpretation. Uh-oh. What'd I do? I think I pressed the wrong button. I tried to time the question right. These are not free readings, right? No, they're not free readings. They are donation only. Interpretation. Okay. Okay, I think I fixed it. Let me see if I fixed it. Okay, good, it's fixed. You're welcome. David says, I'm intending to book a reading with you soon, Lamarr, as soon as my finances stabilize a bit more, that is. Alright, David, well, I'm here. Alright. I know a lot of people tend to book over the weekend, so I'm anticipating some people coming through this weekend. Alright. I think we've got through all the questions. Did any of you have any last minute questions before I sign off? I feel like I've said all I needed to say about dream interpretations for now. Alright. Remember, it's $5 for one question. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Get your last minute questions in before I sign off for the night. Thank you all for staying up with me, though. It has been fun, 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 as usual. I'm going to try and go on a bit earlier tomorrow. As long as I don't have a lot of readings come through. Thank you, Zion, for your donation. How do we react towards our signs? What do you mean? What is your questions, Abyssinian? Thank you for your donation. I'm happy to see that everything has been going well for you. Yes, thank you, David. I hope everything's been going well for you. I'm doing fabulous. Alright. Crazy times we're in, right, considering the times we're in, exactly. I cannot complain. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling healthy, I've got my green drink, I've got my new blender, which makes perfect green drink smoothies. I'm happy. I've completely cut out coffee, which is surprising, but I haven't had a coffee. I tried to drink coffee a few days ago, I couldn't finish it. I don't know. We're Nighthawks, we really are. With us Capricorns, child, we are Nighthawks. The green drink looks good, yeah. Alright, let's get to Abyssinian's questions. Hi, I sent 2 more, then that's it. How will me and my next partner, next relationship dynamic be like? How will Abyssinian and their next partner's relationship dynamic be like, Spirit? I get the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you will like, you're going to be the type of people that like to go out on dates. You're the type of people that, you may invest in things together. You're going to be about business. You're going to be about like abundance, creating wealth. It's almost like, you know, you and your partner getting together, you're going to have the same goals as like, you know, I want a big house. I want to have this and that much in my bank in savings. You know, it's like, let's do this together kind of thing, you know. So I feel like you two are going to be really good with that, like, you know, stability and stuff like that. But like, this can also signify engagement and marriage too. So, um, I feel like it's a relationship that's going to move kind of fast toward, not super fast, but fast towards stability, creating stability for both of you. All right. Damn, good for you, Lamarr. Thank you. Aaliyah's energy occasionally visits me, I feel. You know, the other day I was somewhere and I saw someone wearing an Aaliyah shirt. How do we know when a celebrity intentionally came into our dream and it is not a message or metaphor? When any person visits you in a dream, the way for you to know if it was an actual visitation is if it felt real. If you wake up and like you're surprised you're not actually still in a dream, or if you wake up and you're like, wow, that felt really real, like felt like they were really here, that's probably a visitation. Howling at the moon, exactly. We're wolves in sheep's clothing, honey, as Capricorns. Okay, wait, let me get to Abyssinian's last question. And take that metaphor for what you will, honey. That metaphor can mean many different things, child. Alright? In a personality read. Let's see. Okay. Or at least we can be wolves in sheep's clothing. You can feel their presence sometimes. Yes, you can feel their presence. Yeah. Do that too. What message does Spirit have about Abyssinian's personality? What is going on with Abyssinian's personality, Spirit? What message do you have about this? I get a King of Wands, so Abyssinian, I don't know if you're male or female, but you definitely have strong masculine energy nonetheless. You're definitely someone that likes to be in control. You're a leader. You're not necessarily a follower. You may be someone that likes to challenge authority as well. You like to make your own rules or set your own rules. You can be fearless, but there's certain things that do make you afraid that to others can be like irrational, like almost like one of I think you were you the one that said earlier that you're afraid of spiders. A rational fear to me, but to other people it may just be like a spider, really, like you know, Abyssinian, big and bad, you're afraid of spiders kind of thing. So, you know, there could be some like irrational but rational fears, but no, outside of that you come across as very fearless, confident, bold, brave, maybe a bit controlling. The King of Wands can be controlling as well. And a rule setter, a trend setter, a person that breaks down doors, right? Makes things happen. So, that's interesting because I swear Beyonce came into my dream 2 nights ago. Maybe you will meet Beyonce one day soon. Maybe Beyonce or someone connected to her. Maybe you cross paths with someone. I think sometimes like we can pick up on other people's energies too. So I wouldn't be surprised if you had recently crossed paths with either maybe Beyonce or someone connected to Beyonce. Maybe you picked up on that energy. Sometimes that can happen, like you'll dream of a celebrity and be like, why was I dreaming of that celebrity? But maybe that celebrity was passing through town at that hour or earlier that day, or they happen to be near your house, your town, your city, your state that same day. It's like, oh, maybe that's why. So always like kind of, you know, you have to look at the connections. You have to be a detective with dreams sometimes. So, but Beyonce is kind of, you know, you really never know where Beyonce is, so. But that's an interesting dream. And remember, Beyonce's a very private person anyway. So, yes, if you want a reading, Lots, Brian, you can get a, either pay for a donation or you can get a personal reading. Um, I think those are all the questions, right? Did anyone have any last minute questions? Um, I probably will stay on for another 30 minutes, or at least until my camera's about to die, and then we'll sign off. Alright? Or at least I'll try to stay for 30 minutes. Diana says, I dreamt about Kim Kardashian twice and I don't even like them. Yeah. But don't you live in California, Diana? That's interesting. Sometimes it's like one of those things where it's like maybe you saw something about Kim earlier that day. Sometimes it's something we just see, like, or hear on TV or watch on TV. That sticks in our subconscious that comes out in dreams. My deceased aunt has shown herself in my dreams. I always feel the presence of my grandfather. I get premonitions of a possible future. Visions of becoming an author and traveling the world. Ooh. I love that. Kaylee says, I do manifest meeting her, but I didn't know if my spirit guy was just giving me a message. It could be either or. I think it's better to call me Brian. Thank you. Yes, Diana, you're in Cali, right. And you know those Kardashians stay in Cali, allegedly. Maybe they transform into werewolves at night, I don't know. David says, I saw an alien once in a dream. Really? What did it look like? I feel like there's been a lot of extraterrestrial activity lately. Did any of you watch? I did actually a really good reading on extraterrestrials and aliens on my Instagram, so I would go check that out. Maybe one of these nights we can do an alien conversation topic. There was something weird with its mouth. Not werewolves. I had a dream where Rihanna was a mermaid and swam in front of me and gave me a cheeky smile. Kate Blanchett was also a mermaid off to the side behind her. Interesting. Kate Blanchett, I know the name, but I can't. The face just escapes me. Like an underbite type of thing. Kind of like an Alien, the movie. Which I'm not afraid of watching a lot of horror movies by myself, but for some reason I can't imagine myself watching Alien alone. I'm good on that. Yes, that alien reading was creepy. I believe in aliens now. Yeah. If you're not following me on Instagram, I would follow me on Instagram. I go live on Instagram a lot, and we talk some interesting topics. Kate Blanchett played Galadriel in Lord of the Rings. Oh, I never watched Lord of the Rings. I was never a Lord of the Rings person. Maybe I'll just look her up. Maybe I'll know her by her face. Kate Blanchett. I've definitely heard the name before, Kate Blanchett. Oh, she's Australian. I've never seen her before in any movies. Or maybe I have and just didn't know it was her. She doesn't look that familiar to me. I did hear the alien reading like 2 years ago on Lamarr's channel. Yeah, I did a updated one on Instagram like a week or two ago. And the ones on Aaliyah also. Yeah, I usually do channeling readings when the celebrity comes to me. Or unless I feel like the celebrity has something to say. That's why I did the Michael one. That's why I did the Aaliyah one. Because I felt like they had... Well, definitely with Michael, I felt like he had a message. And he did. Ciao. She's a great actress. I believe it. She looks like she'd be a good actress. You know, some actors and actresses have certain looks to them where you can just tell, like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. I remember having a dream in 2020 about being forced to jump into some vessel where I could breathe in this liquid. I was on an amethyst covered train platform, and in the far distance was this really huge tidal wave coming. Interesting. That sounds like a movie I was watching last night, called, what is it called again? what was it called? Across the pond, attack the something. Attack, what was it called? Attack the, it was a London movie or a British movie. I think it was based in South London. Attack the Block, that's what it was called. It was called Attack the Block, and it was on HBO last night. It was really good, but I think I fell asleep on it. Anyways, and it was just about like these teenagers fighting these aliens. It was really good actually. I saved it on my DVR so I can rewatch it when I'm not sleepy, which will probably be tonight maybe. When your reading said that Aaliyah helps people with their awakening, I believe that. I still believe that. Mind you, when I do these readings, y'all, I don't remember what I say. When I do your personal readings, after the reading, I don't remember what I say. Y'all come to me months later, or years later, weeks later, days later, and you're like, do you remember when you said this? I'm like, yeah, I remember. You know? So, yeah. But I think that's for, like, every... a lot of, like, readers are the same way where, you know, they say stuff and they just don't remember, you know? We just channel. David Bobion says, it felt like the confirmation on why I feel her energy often. Yeah. Maybe you're going through an awakening. I feel like a lot of people are going through an awakening at this time. But maybe, yeah, Onyx Crown, I feel like you should watch, Attack the Block. I feel like maybe you might like that movie. I don't know how old you are, but... You have many clients, that's why. Yes, you guys, I was actually looking at my, now mind you, I started using this software maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. So, but prior to that, I had already been doing readings for like 2 to 3 years. So imagine how many real readings I've done. But I was looking at my client list of all the readings I've completed over the years. And child, that list, I want you guys to guess how many clients I've completed. I would say probably over the last 2 or 3 years. How many clients do you think I've had? I'm not gonna, like, if someone guesses close to the number, I'll give you a free reading. A free 1-question reading. I've actually seen that movie years ago. Really? Yeah, I was looking at it. It came out in 2010. I was like, ooh, this is an old movie. But it was my first time seeing it. Look, it was really good. But yeah, I don't know why that reminded me of your dream. 800, way more than that. 500, way more than that. Oh, I've done 3 for you, David. 800 clients? No, it's way more than that. 20,000? Not quite. 3,000? You're hot. Kaylee's close. Diana's close. Onyx is hot, more warm. I guess I shouldn't say hot. 20,000? That might take a couple more years, child. I'll give you all a few more guesses, and I'll give it to the person that is closest to the answer. Which I think I know who that is. No, it's a little less than 5,000. It's a little less than 2,500. I'll give you 20 more seconds, and then I'm going to call whoever's closest to it. 10G. Oh my god. Some of y'all's numbers are so funny. I wish. That's great, but I would be exhausted, child. 10,000, 20,000? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Diana at 2,000, and the actual number, I believe, is 1,771 clients I've completed over the last 2 to 3 years. That is a lot of clients. So when you say I have a lot of clients, you're not lying. Diana, what is your question? 1,771 people I've read throughout the years. Throughout these last 2 to 3 years. That is a lot, right, David? When I look at the number as it gets bigger, I'm like, child, how do you do this? Like, how? Doesn't feel like that much, but it does feel like that much sometimes. So Diana got it right at 2,000. The real number is 1,771 clients. So you were about 300, 200 something off. After you was Kaylee at 1,200, but that was like 500 off. So technicality goes to Diana. I'm sure you have regular clients. Yes, I do have regular clients. Yep. That's a good number of clients. Thank you. Yeah. Diana wants to know, will I end up working at a female shelter for domestic violence? Will Diana end up working at a female shelter for domestic violence? I get the King of Swords, so a man could be prominent in some way, shape, or form. Maybe a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Why would a man be involved in a female shelter? I'm not sure why that, like... Give me more clarity on that, Spirit. Maybe a man is connected in some way, loosely or directly. I get the Ten of Cups, so I think a man is involved some way, somehow. Ten of Cups is also a yes. You may want to interview certain places and feel out what works right for you. I feel like maybe there's a specialty with family, females in family, or something like that, or rehabilitating families. So maybe kind of lean in that direction or pay attention to that, something like that. All right, or rehabilitating females back into society so that they can have a healthy family life, have a healthy life overall. Like there's something about that. But also I get a man connected. It's going to be 106 where I live this weekend, child. Make sure you wear your sunscreen. Alright? Ooh, Lord. But yeah, I feel you. Thank you, Lamarr. Makes me happy. You're welcome, Diana. Okay, you guys, my camera's about to die. It just told me it's about to die. We made it close to 2 hours, alright? But this was really fun. I will probably be back on tomorrow, once again, if I don't have too many personal readings. I'll try to get on earlier. I may go on twice tomorrow. I have a lot to talk about, alright? I love you all. I hope you enjoyed this conversation on dream interpretations, alright? Dream big, alright? And just dream in general, alright? And remember that your dreams have importance, alright? We're gonna come back to this topic down the line, alright? So, just remember, dreams have importance to them. Don't take them literally always. Sometimes you need to. They can be a premonition. But the more you get into it, the more you'll understand, the more you'll figure it out. And remember, it's all spirit anyway, alright? I love you all. Thank you all for this chat, and I will see you in the next video. I'll see you in your own personal reading. Either I'll see you soon. Love and light. Bye, everybody.